Hey everybody, this is Abby here, and today I'm going to touch on parenthood. I'm going to touch on the need for parents to be able to realize their responsibility in being there for their kids, their responsibility in bringing up their kids, not just providing for them, not just academically investing in them, but also being able to raise your kids by being there for them, by giving them an ear, to listening to them, to their needs and what's going on with their lives. And I think this is a very big niche because the parents of today have been diverted by technology and globalization, and the need to be at work from 8 to 8, and the need to work very hard to ensure that they provide for these kids. So once again, I'm going to say parenting isn't just about providing, it's not just about giving, but it's also about listening to your child. It's also asking questions that we don't ask more often about how you're feeling, how are you doing, and how is the journey. So once again today I'm going to touch on relationships. Parents need to develop a relationship with their kids so that you're able to connect with your child. They can have the freedom to express their issues, the freedom to talk about what's going on with them, so that you don't develop a relationship with technology and social media and fail to be there for your kids. Most of these kids today, they go on social media to look for information that would favor them instead of their parents giving them an ear. Even telling a story to your child means a lot. Listening to your child and how she's feeling and how she's doing. It's a very, very important questions because we have to look at it in a very, very different angle. So parents, kindly, please develop a relationship with your child so he or she can be able to talk to you. You can connect with your child. You can talk about things that are going on with them. You can be there for them, not just financially. It's very important for us to look at it that way, because if you don't do that, they find comfort in social media, they find comfort in wrong friends, they find comfort outside the family, and in most cases they become distracted, they are affected mentally. So please, parents, you need to realize the need to be there for your kids. Once again, the kind of words that you use to talk to your child. What kind of words do you tell your child? How do you talk about the issues that are affecting your child? Please, this is very, very important for parents to use positive words to talk to your child. Stop using negative words, because this affects your child. For a child to grow up for 10 years, at 10, at 15, at 16, they'll be able to remember the kind of words that you use when you're expressing your issues to them. If you use very negative words, they grow up having a negative perception towards the world. They grow up blaming themselves and feeling like they have to impress you as a parent, and that is very, very wrong. It's about time that we shift the curve and come and look at the kids and not just them impressing us, so that they have to do a couple of things for them to impress the parents. It's about time that as a parent you do things the right way. Technology has changed things. The world today is not the same as 10 years ago. It's not the same as 50 years ago. The world today is very different, and a lot of things are happening in the world, and due to its diversification, parents need to take part in bringing up your child. It is a responsibility, ain't an easy one, but it's important to be able to look at your child and see them smiling, not just in pain. Because I feel like today a parent would celebrate if you're doing well in school, but they don't know if you're doing well emotionally, mentally, physically. Please take notice, because when a child is growing up and they are affected by certain issues, they become different people. It affects their personality, and sometimes they don't even believe in themselves. They lose focus in life because they feel like there's no one around them to give them the positive energy they require to be able to live this life. Please, parents, we ought to look at life differently, and we ought to appreciate the kids that we have and love them. Love them for who they are. It should not be conditional. your love for your child should come out unconditionally, so that they do things that make them happy, so that they don't have to impress you, so that they don't have to work very hard to do ABCD, so that you could appreciate them. Even that child being there alone is a gift that God has given you to raise a human being who's going to impact the society of today, the society of tomorrow, the future of our nation, and the future of the world. And I feel like being given that responsibility as a parent is a huge one. So please help your kids realize their purpose in life. Help your kids be able to see have the positive energy, and appreciate the world for what it is. There's a lot of negativity going around today, and these are the things that affect your child when they grow up, and even in the process of their socialization, the kind of relationships they have with their friends. You have to take notice in very, very little things. So once again, please, let's do this. Let's focus on raising children in a godly way. And let's focus on helping our kids realize their purpose and living a life that's very meaningful, by ensuring that they are okay mentally, they are okay in terms of they do not have to go through mental abuse. Because these little things that we say, these little things that we do, this lack of responsibility, and the thing, sometimes we look at our kids and we feel like they are a burden, or we feel like they have taken so much from us. They didn't make a choice to come here. It's about time that we realize that we made the choice to bring these kids into this world and look at them differently. So please, let's do this as parents. Please, I'm asking you to look at your child, listen to your child, and be there for your child. Thank you very much. God bless you, and have a beautiful day. Ciao.